Hello learners, I welcome you all to yet another module which is based on the basic training of goat farming. The main purpose of introducing this module in this mode is to explore how the production of meat and milk can create livelihood for those who want to set up their own farm or enterprise. Here, I will introduce the learner to basic goat management skills essential for running goat farm and make it as profitable as possible. It will also put some light on the potential of goat industry as a mode of partial resolution to the unemployment problem through generation of self-employment. I hope after completing this course, participants are expected to able to enhance knowledge and skill in the use of advanced technology in goat farming and health management, increase productivity in goat farming, running goat farm as a business. Goat is one of the most widely reared animals in our country. The goat is aptly called as a poor man's cow. So it is need of the hour to make a pool of improved crossbred pure line stock and their proper scientific management. Goat farming success is related to its excellent adaptability to mountain condition, extreme weather, low value feed acceptance, versatile habits, high production. When meat lovers are increasing gradually, the demand for the goats is also increasing. For a successful goat enterprise, good animals of improved breed are necessary. The individual animal selected for breeding should possess the distinguished features of the breed to which they belong and should be form a suitable strain of the breed is that noted for its vigor, breeding regularity and soundness. Breeding stock is very critical to ensure higher profit and therefore its proper selection is important. Goats are sexually mature at 4 to 5 months of age. However, it is not a good time to breed. Do not breed until at least 2 heat cycles, that means 7 to 8 months. There are many breeds in our country. To run a successful goat farm, you need to construct a good goat house or shed. Farm building should be properly located, constructed, spread out and grouped economically in their initial cost and maintenance and health and comfort of animal should be received special attention. Proper housing makes management easier and helps the farmer to successfully rear the animals to market weight in the shortest possible time. So generally, we raise platform system. Here, wooden plank or wire mesh is placed about 3 to 4 meters from the ground level. External parasitic infestation usually less in this method. Freezing stage is to improve production performance of goat. Goats are able to digest a large variety of fiber and roughages. The nutrient requirements of goats are determined by age, sex, breed, body size, climate and physiological stage. Feeding stages should be able to meet nutrient requirement depending upon the different physiological needs at different stages. Feeding of kids, they should allow suckling is done for first 3 to 4 days. After 3 days and after weaning feed, the kids with milk at 2 to 3 times a day. Feed milk at 1/10 of their body weight up to 2 months of age. Kids are nibbling the grasses from 15 days of age. Keep ration also can be started from the day 15. The main purpose of creep feeding is to give more nutrient for the rapid growth. They should contain 22% protein. Feeding schedule of adult goat. Goats consume more diameter, up to 5 to 7% of their body weight. Feed only clean, fresh and dry fodder. Almost whole of the dry matter requirements for an adult non-producing goat can be made by the consumption of the forage. Bucks should be given concentrated mixture at 400 gram daily with green grass during breeding season. For pregnant goat, consented may be given up to 200 gram per day. Males goat producing 1 kg milks are provided 300 grams of consented daily. That minerals play an important role in livestock production. It improves livestock health condition, reproduction, and productive performance. We can also supply some common fooders to the goats, mainly neem, people, jackfruit leaves, moringa, oleifera, etc. Selection of goat is very important. Our country is busy in developing several crossbred varieties in different goat research centers and state agricultural universities. Preparing a breeding strategy for particular purpose covers the following: defining breeding objectives, choice of breeds, selection of bucks and does, adaptation of breeding objective, the age at breeding. Those may be mated with 10 to 15 months old so that the kid at the age of 15 to 20 months. But as a rule, a goat should not be mated until it is 1 year old. The average gestation period is 151 days plus minus 3 days. The detection of heat is very important. The estrus cycle of a female goats for 18 to 21 days. The estrus or heat phase lasts 12 to 14 hours. However, the average length is 36 hours. The care and management of pregnant goat is very important, crucial for a successful goat farming. Keep your pregnant animal separated from others. Provide adequate nutrition, easily digestible and laxative diet. Disinfect the navel immediately. The very important part of this care is the colostrum feeding. The most important health management procedure for newborn goat kids is to ensure intake of adequate amount of good quality colostrum. Healthy goat kids typically nurse the doe within 30 minutes and producers should ensure colostrum intake within 2 hours of birth. Navel cut. Another point: tie up the umbilical cord at the navel and cut the umbilical cord on the doe side. Treat or disinfect the navel cord with tincture of iodine as soon as it is cut with a sharp knife. Protect the kids from extreme weather condition, particularly during the first 2 months. Dehorn the kids during first 2 weeks of age. For better performance, we have to identify our kids. Identification is necessary if records are kept for scientific breeding and production. Castration. Castration is a process that can be performed when male kids are just a few days of old. Castration is the process of removing the testicles to prevent the development of aggressive behaviors. Castration must be done by a trained person. Castration can improve meat quality by increasing the distribution of fat, avoiding undesirable odors and flavors. Another important point of this goat farming is management of female, that means does. Young female should be made at from the age of 12 months. A well-managed female can produce kids for about 8 years. Pregnancy in goats lasts between 145 days to 150 days. That means 5 months. The heat period lasts between 24 to 36 hours. Management of males, that means bucks. Males should be raised separately from females to avoid unplanned mating. For bedding purpose, bucks with horns should be used. Bucks can be selected at an early age. A male kid born weighing about 2.5 kg or more could be selected for further breeding. Select bucks from two birds so as to increase the chances of twinning. In a farm, we have to follow a good health management system. Good health management means we will try to keep our animal free from the unwanted disease. The goat disease costs farmers millions of rupees annually. A good animal health program calls for full cooperation between an herdsman and veterinarian. Farmers should also have the basic knowledge of some common diseases of goat. For this, you have to identify the sick goat. Identification of sick goat. Stand apart from the others in a group. They hold their head down, dull eyes, and show little interest in their surroundings. The sick animal often have rough coat and look weak and tired. There are some common diseases in a farm. So you have to know about their symptoms. You have to know the prevention. One of the most important disease of goat is enterotoxemia or pulpy kidney disease caused by Clostridium perfringens type D. Symptoms of enterotoxemia or pulpy kidney disease. The animal started to show loss of appetite, bloat may occur, lack of ruminant activity and rumination, and it shows a drunken appearance. As it progresses, the animal becomes unable to stand and lies on its side, making paddling movements. Fever may occur, and watery and bloody diarrhea may appear. One of the most important and emerging goat disease is PPR. It caused by paramyxovirus. Symptom of this PPR. It shows discharges from the nose and eyes in advanced PPR infection. The hair below the eyes is wet and there is matting together of the eyelids as well as partial blockage of the nostrils by dried up purulent discharge, swollen, irritated lips. The lips are swollen, edematous, and shows area of erosion. In some cases, it may show signs of diarrhea. The hindquarters are soiled with liquid feces. There is no specific treatment. A course of antibiotic may be given. Washing of mouth with potassium permanganate and application of borosylin. But the important point of this disease is the disease can be prevented by vaccination. So you have to follow the proper vaccination schedule for PPR along with the other vaccines. Biosecurity. What is biosecurity? Biosecurity is the prevention of exposure to the disease agents through management practice. Biosecurity measures need to be appropriate to the location of the farm. Biosecurity practices should be general enough to prevent transmission of any pathogens and specific enough to address particular threats. There are some biosecurity measures you have to follow. Regular sanitation of your shed and premises. And also you have to follow proper vaccination and deworming schedule. As a goat farmer, you must take steps to make sure your business minimizes impact on surroundings, environment, and community. You are required to reuse byproducts in a ways that cannot harm the environment. Construct good surface drainage that pose no risk of runoff to water sources. Other generated from goat farm is usually by decomposing manure and waste food. Other management involves appropriate shed design, effective collection, and disposable system. goat farming as a business. What do you mean by business? Business is an economic activity where products and services are exchanged between parties. Gaining profit from business requires some amount of investment. On the other hand, sufficient consumers and customers are required for marketing of products. Livestock farming as a business is therefore process, livestock farm management, production of livestock products, and processing and marketing of the produces. An individual or farmer who indulges in livestock farming business should work from some days with some who is experienced enough to fill up livestock farming business. The period should be utilized in learning minutes of farm management and production, processing of farm products, and marketing management of unsold products, potential loss, and its marginal strategies. After this exposure, but before indulging in the actual livestock farming, one should also study about the market demand of produces, type of produces, and target consumer and customers and their preferences. Now I would like to conclude my speech, and I am hopeful of the fact that my words and advice will be of significant help to many. I encourage you all to open goat farms, supply good and hygienic meat to customers, and also make value-added product from goat milk to provide an efficient source of income. Thank you.
Dear learners, hope you like this module. If you would like to start your own business of dairy farming, pig farming, goat farming, and poultry farming, you may approach the following government institutes, organizations, and agencies for information regarding training as well as for securing some loan or funding to start your business. First, we must refer to the National Livestock Mission. National Livestock Mission intends to achieve the objectives of employment generation through entrepreneurship development in small, ruminant, poultry or piggery sector and fodder sector, increase of per animal productivity through breed improvement, increase in the production of meat, egg, goat milk, wool, fodder, etc. Under the Entrepreneurship Development and Employment Generation Scheme, the government provides financial assistance to the eligible entrepreneurs. Next, we should refer to RSETI, means Rural State Employment Training Institute. Rural State Self-Employment Training Institutes is an initiative of the Ministry of Rural Development, having dedicated infrastructure in each district in the different states of India, and this institute impart training and skill upgradation programs for the youths geared towards entrepreneurship development. Third, we can refer to Mudra Loan. Mudra Loan is offered under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Mudra stands for Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency. Under this scheme, borrowers can avail business loans ranging from 50,000 to 10 lakhs on the basis of the Sishu, Kishore and Tarun categories. In a state like Assam, we have the Directorate of Extension Education under the Agricultural University, and this directorate is located at Khanapara, Guwahati, and it provides training on dairy, poultry, pig farming, etc. Lastly, we have to refer to what we may call MANAGE. MANAGE was established in 1987 as the National Center for Management of Agricultural Extension in Hyderabad by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. In recognition of its importance and expansion of activities all over the country, its status was later elevated to that of a national institute in 1992, and it was rechristened to its present name, that is National Institute of Agricultural Extension Management. MANAGE offers its services in the following 5 streams: management training, consultancy, management education, research, information services, etc. I hope this information will obviously help you in case you need some ideas regarding whom to approach for information on training, loan, etc. Thank you for watching this module. See you again. Till then, goodbye.